Hello students and welcome back to our digital class, and I am class teacher of class 2. So students, how are you? I hope you all are doing very well. So today we will learn class 2 volume 1 subject English lesson number 6, and the topic is floating boat. So let's go to the video.
Every time I look at the boat, I wonder, how does it float? Does it wear an air coat? But tubes around it did I note. One morning when I eat, I saw the newspaper on my seat. I found something someone wrote. The shape and wood of the boat keeps it afloat.
Do you all love making paper boats? Do you love the rainy season? Or do you love to sit in a real boat and sail in the water? What am I talking about? Listen to the word boat. You will listen to the long sound of the letter O in the word boat, right? Do you know why? Because there are two letters in that word boat which are vowels. So the first vowel will say its long sound and the second one wouldn't say anything. Hence the letter O is saying O, and that's why it is the boat. Now that's the sound of the letter O. The short sound is O, the long sound is O, and this has some other sounds too, especially when they are double. So, today we are going to learn what are the sounds that this combination of O's make. Let's read the story, and while you read the story, look and observe and hear carefully the sounds that the words in orange make. The cook went to a brook for fishing. He caught a fish with a hook. He then saw a goose. It was crying for help. Its mouth got stuck to the string of a balloon. The good cook cut the string and gave the fish for it to eat. He then rested and read a book. He sat until sunset to see the moon. He took his bag, rod, and wore his boots and left for his home. Did you see here, children, the words in them? But in few words it said a short sound, and in the rest it said the long sound. Oh, let's see who this is. He is Zoom, and this is Rook. It sounds like took, doesn't it? You're right. So Zoom and Rook are brothers, okay? And there is something special about these brothers. Both of their names have double O's. Did you observe? Yes, but there's a difference. In the name Zoom, you are getting a oo sound. That's a long sound. But in the word or in the name Rook, you're getting a short sound, oo. So, whenever you have a double O in any word, it would either say its long sound, that is oo, or a short sound, that is oo. Clear? Now let's go forward. So, here children, the double O makes two sounds. Okay? Now what is this? Food. So the first sound is F, because it's F, and then I said oo and then D. Food. Okay? Now, if I draw a line, a straight line, a sleeping line on the top of two O's or on top of any vowel, then it means that you have to call out the long sound. Now let's see what this is. This is foot. Okay? Hence children, in this food and foot, the difference is with the sounds. The long oo and the short oo. So, the long and the short sounds of the oo are very important because you have to tell them separately, clearly. So, let's learn the long oo. Now, did you see Zoom? Remember, says spoon, roof, kangaroo, balloon, goose, tooth. Okay, so children, here they say the long sound. Now let's read these sentences and make sure we pronounce it properly. Sonu has a big spoon. The roof is too high to reach. Did you observe the word too also there? The baby kangaroo is called a Joey. Siddha has a blue balloon. The goose has a long neck. I have a toothache. You don't say tooth, you say toothache. Okay? So now these were the long sound words. And that is what Zoom also says, isn't it? Now let's see what Rook says. Rook is short. So you would say oo, like in the word book. That is look. Wood, hook, wool, cook. Remember, it's not wool, it's wool and cook. Ready to read the sentences? Read the book. I saw a woolly sheep. Siddha found a hook. The boy is looking for bugs. The piece of wood was strong. My mom is a good cook. So, cook. Both are short here. Clear, children? It's very simple. Whenever you get a double O, try to say the sound. You do not have many words which have double O in the word. There are few. So as and when you keep reading and learning them like this, you will obviously remember what is the sound of that particular word. Especially remember, the minute you hear somebody calling out a word and you have to write that down, if you either listen oo or if you listen oo, remember the rule. You have to write a double O. It's as simple as that. Okay, so thank you, Rook, for making it simple for us. Now, children, it's our activity time. Ready to play? You have to coop your palm to show for the short oo, that is the Rook words. And you will open your palm and spread your fingers out for me to show me for the long oo, that is the Zoom words. Clear? Example here is lose. So, you also have a hint. Look at the color. It is opened palm. And I said took. That is a cooped palm. Ready, children? So here you go. Remember, coop and open. Okay? Good. Coop. School. Palm open. Hood. Short. Noon. Long. Stood. Short. Pool. Long. Cool. Long again. Stool. Long again. Food. Long. Zoo. Long. Shook. Short. I shook you out of the long words, isn't it? Room. Long again. So children, the short sounds are good, hood, stood and shook. And the rest of them are long. Isn't it simple, kids? So remember, whenever you listen somebody saying a word or your teacher calling out a word which has the O or the oo sound, it means it's a double O sound.
So students, I hope you all have understood the topic, and your homework is read this about lesson again and again, and activity book page number 14 and 15 and workbook page number 22 and 23. Thank you so much for watching.